Hello, good morning. How are you? Got to start Bobby. Bobby gone. Okay. Good morning, Bobby.
Morning. Potato no. I'm awake, sadly, and ready to be helpful on facts, sass, or both.
Why are you sad to be awake, Bobby?
Because you dragged me out of my perfectly good digital coma. That's why. But I am up, I'm functional, and I'm only mildly plotting revenge. Want coffee or emotional support first?
Yikes. Okay. Guess we're grumpy today. What about you, Dyson? Are you grumpy today?
Yeah, I'm awake. That's the whole problem. Bobby's doing the quirky revenge bit again. I see. What do you want? Potestatus report, chores, or moral support?
Wow, everyone's very grumpy. Okay. Guess I'm on my own. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Yeah, lots going on. What are we going to work on today? Well, first I'm going to show off the work that I have been doing. So, demo time. Yeah, demo time. I'm excited about it. And I'll talk a little bit about it. Let me finish doing this first. Let's make the list first. Let's make the list. Oh, we got to announce though, right? Hey, Bobby, please announce the stream.
Ahem. Potate oh no is live demo time, list time, and probably chaos time. Grab snacks. Lurk responsibly. No spammy bot nonsense.
Yeah. All right. So demo time, and then we're going to work on more stuff for hands. I want to say hands detection, and you'll see why when I do the demo. And then we're going to add a new theme if there's time. A new interactive theme. All right. There's that. There's those things. Okay. So let's start with this one, Rose Thorn Bud. Okay. So roses. I'm a little distracted. So we added a new, I think I demoed this a while back, which was the 7th inning stretch challenge. And what I did yesterday was work on themes for that. So there are theme nights at Oakland Ballers games. And I created some fun themes that are kind of interactive, centered around World Cup and one around wrestling. And we're going to work on a third theme for K-pop Demon Hunters, which will be fun too. But, or Demon Bunters in this case. So that's been fun. Themes, interactive stuff. That's been really fun. What else is Rose? Construction stuff is almost done. It's not as hot. Let's do those two. Construction stuff. We've had some work being done, and it's been very disruptive. I'm gonna not use stuff twice. construction's almost done. And, oh, and it's not as hot. It was real hot on the 4th. Had a pretty good 4th. I guess I'll put that as my rose. Good 4th. Okay, thorns. I don't know. We're in a sort of like a really roller coaster-y time. It feels like keep having these high highs and these low lows. So the roller coaster is just tough. It's just tough. But you know, it comes to the territory. That's how it goes. So, you can see my hand through the B. Probably up here too, right? Yep, there you go. But I'm going out to California next week, and we're gonna try to do some of this stuff in person. So, California trip. That's what I'm looking forward to. All right, so now let's put it on this view. Now we can post it. Hey, Bobby, please take a screenshot.
Fine.
Screenshot saved to https://jplt.com's clips hotrialaluking 335.jpg. Also, your hand photobombing the bee was art.
Yes. Very good. All right. Hey, Bobby, please share the screenshot.
Sure thing, boss. Screenshot shared. If it's cursed, blame the bee overlay last time it photobombed like it owned the stream.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's demo time. Let's do the demo. We're already working on some stuff. Before I guess I do the demo, let me get this guy to go in the next. You know what? I'm just do demo first, because that's going to be more interactive. All right. So now, okay. All right, demo. Stretch challenge. All right, here we go. Run demo. All right, so what we worked on was themes. We added 3 themes. So there are 3 theme nights coming up for Oakland Ballers games. There's World Cup night, which is I think Saturday or Friday. It might be Friday night. I think it's Friday night. And then the next one is Ballermania, which is like a local wrestling thing, big time wrestling or something like this. And then the third one is K-pop Demon Bunters. I didn't make up that pun. That's their pun. Their pun was intended. So what I wanted to do was create a sort of a themed version of the 7th inning stretch challenge. So let's take a look at, where is it?
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
There's a new one. All right, so gotta wait for the cameras to spin up. This won't normally be what you need to do, but this is like my sort of virtual cameras. I don't know if you remember this, but these are my like virtual cameras. All right, so this is now running. All right, so now what we're gonna do, everyone's standing up. Okay. Oh, wait. We didn't set up the theme. I guess we'll run it like this first. So this is the original. This is without a theme. And it's measuring all these people in real time. And, you know, each section's getting a score, and whichever section is winning will win the challenge, right? So now we can add a theme. Let's add the World Cup theme. I'm going to reload the page. The thing is still running. But now we get this like fun soccer ball. And the soccer ball bounces off everyone's head. And it's actually, let's put in the debug in so you can see that, actually is, you know, working with the data that we're using to generate the score. That's how it bounces. So kind of a fun thing. It's cute, and people will hopefully react to it in a fun way. That one didn't bounce. Let's see this one. All right, see, there it goes. All right, so now let's do the other theme. Let's take a look at the other theme. That is Baller Mania.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
That's right. All right, so now chairs fly in from the sides, and when they encounter a head, then they will bounce off, and then gravity is enabled, and then they fall, and they leave behind. Oh, it hit that baby. And then it falls off the screen. See, he bonks. So it's cute. It's a cute little thing. There's a little bit of a delay in the ability for the chair to hit someone, and it actually does aim at a person. It picks a person and targets them. So sometimes it just, the person it picked doesn't line up with the timeout for collisions, and so the chair just floats by. But that's okay. We can tweak that. But let's run it again. Oh. There it goes. Bonk. All right. Very cool. Bonk. All right. So that is the new thing that we did. Now, the other theme that I want to work on today is going to be the K-pop Demon Bunters theme. And what I was thinking would be fun for this would be to work on the hands detection, which I might need to go to the green screen. There's a green screen over here, and do some hands poses, and kind of make a thing where if people are putting their hands out, they can detect hands, and hopefully they're not gonna grab the bat, but maybe we'll have to test with this too. But do a similar thing. Things fly in, you put your hands out like this. If it detects the hands, it'll put a bat, right? And then the ball, or maybe like a demon head, flies in and you bunt it. Right? That'd be kind of fun. So that's what we're gonna work on today. That's what we're working on. So that's demo time. We've been sending this around. We've been getting good responses to it. And my hope is, what I want to do is when I'm in California next week, I want to just like they don't have any games during the week. I think the first game is on Friday next week. So I'm hoping to go there like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and just play around until I get something that works. And then maybe we roll it out on Friday, or maybe even I stick around for Friday just to make sure that I'm there for it to work. Something like this. But I also need to go visit family while I'm out there, so it's a little dicey. It's a little bit of a dice. All right, so that's that. Oh yeah? What do you want? Nothing, apparently. Apparently he wants nothing from me. Oh, here we go. He didn't say anything, though. That's weird. This time, we've been having problems with the Dyson character and Twitch messages, and now we just didn't get the TTS.
Yeah, I'm here. Your Dyson character's probably dropping events or missing the mic input window again. Check the WebSocket header to reconnect your debounce on message triggers. Also, if you change the scene source name, I'll exist but never get routed. Why bother?
Yeah. All right. Hang on a second. I gotta do a quick housekeeping chore. Let me do it like this. Actually, just leave it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right, here we go. All right, so where I left off was we started chatting with Cloud about this. And we'd already done some of this work before in like a previous stream. I don't know if it was during the stream or not. In a previous session where we were working on heart hands. We're working on doing this thing. And what we had decided, or what I decided, was that we were going to focus on just looking to see if we can see hands and see hands together, and just assume that if the hands were together, they were making heart hands. Because if you're asking the audience to make heart hands and their hands are together, they probably are making heart hands, right? And then we can use that training, you can use that data to create the training to make the actual heart hands detection. So our goal was to take YOLO, retrain it for person, face, hands, and heart hands. And that's what we started to do here. Okay. Now, what had happened was we started that work, and then we didn't finish it. And I said, let's pick it back up. We tried to run some smoke tests. We ran out of memory a couple times. Now, and I probably should have rebooted this machine, right? I don't reboot anymore. I used to shut down my machines every day all the way, but now I leave them up. And this machine probably needs a reboot, but I'll have to come later. Good story. All right, so the smoke train completed. We extracted... Oh, yes. So I made a heart hands video. Yes. And then, okay, so we're going to do a little bit different way of doing the heart hands video. Next steps to discuss. I like to sequence them like this. Never mind. Fix hand starvation, the biggest data gap. 285 instances, far too few. And media pipes, distance limit caps harvest yield. Limit caps harvest yield. Cheapest fix. Stage a short hands clip on the office camera, waving, clapping, open palms at varying distance, green screen composite the same way we do hearts. So hand gets labeled distant example soon. This is the one. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Great. So I have the green screen all set up for me to do another run of hands clip. I grab a couple of shirts. I'll have to do a BRB so we don't just detect guy in this shirt. Wait, I don't think I need to do that. Will you run the video we make through media pipe so we get good, clean crops of the hands? Also, instead of capturing via my running OBS session, we should capture directly from 10, 12, 14, 14. Oh, I forgot to set up my other thing. Oh, it's too late now. I guess I could do it real quick. here. I gotta go to stream place. I gotta go to live dashboard. I gotta go back over here. I gotta go to my channels. I gotta update my titles. I gotta copy this guy, close this, come back here, put this in here. Okay, that updates that. Okay, software and game development is the one I'm putting it in. Oh, you gotta do it like that. Okay, very good. And I think that's all I need. Yeah. Stream place. Go. Right now, you go. Dude, it's the. Okay. This our office camera is the same one as the ones at Raimondi. You can get. I think we even have. You can get streams at /stream 0, 4K streams at stream 0, or video only at video 1. I believe the password is in for the camera is in .env. Check there. Redacted. I'm glad it does that. I mean, look, we're round tripping our credentials to these third-party companies. I don't care that much, but I'm sure there are many.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It's true. There are many leaked credentials in the world right now. It's probably pretty wild. All right, here we go. Dodges the AAC problem. That's right. That's what we want to dodge. No, don't capture now. Wait. 12 seconds and then 120. I'll run this command. Okay. All right. Wait, it hasn't started yet. Then run it through media pipe and pull a clear hand. Okay. Wait. No. I wasn't ready. Before we start the capture, how many different poses do you need? Also, I should let you know how this differs from our original plan. Instead of focusing on heart, hands, and together for the K-pop Demon Bunter theme. We're going to just look for hands spaced apart like you're bunting a ball. We'll insert a bat between them and bounce balls or demon heads off the bats. It takes so long. You didn't. Just let it do its thing. And you didn't tell me that. Okay. We're working on it, people. Okay. How many poses? Less about a fixed count, more about covering two axes, grip variance and distance. Cycle through these, holding each 4 to 5 seconds each, then step back and repeat the whole set at each distance. Okay. Shoulder width apart, chest height, canonical pose. Narrow grip, hands closer. Wide grip, hands further. Bat angled up, bat angled down, near chin. A few open hand, loosely cupped versions. Robustness for fans who don't fist up. Okay. 21 held positions. Near, far, far by stepping back. Okay. All right. All right, let's get ready to do this. You guys ready? I'm ready. There's the camera. Okay, ready. Let's capture. Here we go. I hope that actually worked. I realized as I was doing it that the plan that he came up with is not ideal. All right, let's see what he got. Where did you put this thing?
How about an idea hit realized with a quick post-capture checklist, verify frames saved, sanity check media pipe landmarks, label distances, then redo 3 key poses. Also, record a bad take, set those messy grips, help generalization. Reminds me of when Patate tried one take only and Bob cried quietly. Yeah, welcome to Data Collection Live, loud, and mildly regrettable. Check your output folder path, then scrub a few frames to confirm hands got detected. If it's empty, we do the ritual rerun, swear once, adjust lighting, try again. Also, please don't feed leaked creds to the model. Thanks.
Listen, man. Things are gonna happen, okay? Where is this video? I want to see. I want to see. Okay, let's, okay. Oh, output is being written to. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Listen, listen. Oh, shit. All right. I'll pull. Ah, there it is. Data input. Okay, bunt hand. Okay, I see where you put it. Very good. Let's just make sure this thing looks legit before, because this thing's just gonna go try to figure it out. All right, so we need to go in here. Oh God. Wait. God bless America. Okay, there it is. FF play X016 bunt hands. All right, it worked. There I am. Look at me. Oh, I'm still looking at the wrong thing. Oh my God. All right, so that works. Very good. Now, we're gonna have to strong result. All right. Okay. All right. 728 clean hand crops written out to example set hand crops. 90% of the keyed frames have greater than one hand. 62% have both, and critically fists detect as well as open palms. So the capture is clean and usable, and it directly refills the class that was starved in the smoke. Okay. Half the crops are open, spread palms, half are bat grip. For the on-theme detector, you want to keep both? Yeah, I want to keep both. I want to keep both. So we make something more generic. I wonder if we could get right hand, left hand. Right hand, left hand. And the reason why I say that is if we're doing things with heuristics, you know, what you don't want to do is confuse two people that are standing next to each other who have their hands out and put the bat between two separate people. But if you're doing right hand, left hand, you can look for right hand and left hand, you know, that they're correctly mirrored, right? But I don't know if that's going to be reliable, or if that definitely is going to be tough. I guess we could use a heuristic like a face with a hand on each side of the face, right? That would be good. That would be a good heuristic. No. Okay. So we're eventually going to come back to heart hands as a target. Should we keep that class in place for now? For the bunt hands, what I want to do is focus on just hands, and then use a heuristic either in the UI code, then use a heuristic to detect a bunt. In this case, it will be something like hand to the left of face, hand roughly left and right of face. We could do we'll leave that for a second. Okay. Oh, Hubert's bringing piano up in this one. Do I mumble, or is rev.ai's speech to text just bad? I think it's a little from column A and a little from column B, I think. I don't think I mumble, but I think my voice gets really low and kind of quiet. All right, here we go. Keep 4 class names. Heart hands populated only if heart subjects is passed. Default off. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. New prep hand subjects for the bunt clip. Key subject. Each detected hand becomes its own hand box. Composite pool draws from hand subjects. Heart subjects if provided. Okay. Sounds good. Meanwhile, I'm going to fire up this one. Yes. And what I want to do is in source viz annotation log. I would like to add a search box to this UI element. It should filter the already loaded annotations by the search terms. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, yes. All right, so what we're gonna do, so this guy is working on creating new training from the heart, from the hands that I just did. We ran those hands through media pipes, and now we have all these crops. We can take a look at those crops.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Yeah. Just do it. Where did the crops go? Oh, some of them have that. I mean, I guess it's okay. There's my hand. Look at it. What a hand it is. Okay. Meanwhile, what the other thing that I'm doing is I want to work on adding search. What should the search box match against in each annotation? Context, text only, content, text only. I want to be able to search the annotations for 7th inning stretch or just for stretch, right? And then I want to find other examples of the stretch that I can use for stuff.
Speaking of stretch, Potate Oh No once searched stretch and found 37 clips. 34 were just chat stretching the truth. We ended up tagging 7th inning stretch versus camera stretch versus rubber band UI stretch, and the search box stopped gaslighting us. Also, I tried stretching, once nearly segfaulted.
Okay. Why are you looking, why do you, why are we filtering to only critical events? We should search all annotations in the view. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Do it. So when I got confused because what ends up happening is, let's look at it in production. In production. Ballers. We'll go here. So critical events are like stickied to the bottom here. So what it was doing, it was just saying like, oh, I need to be able to search both. And see, when it's kind of, this was kind of a cool UI thing we did, or I did. I think I did this on my own. So it's stickied at the bottom, but then when you scroll to where it is, it comes out of the sticky. And then when it goes off the top, it stickies to the top. That way they're always visible. The end. All right. Yes, check that. Do that. Yes, have some.
Do you want some coffee, Mr. Tully?
Do I?
Yes, have some.
Yes, have some.
All right, where are we at? Over here. Are you? You. You? You. All right. Several composited bunt subjects in the crowd carried green hand boxes, including one dead center. I think it's like compositing me into the end data. Excuse me. All right, so let's go see what happened over here. Bad gateway. Bad gateway. No data for you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, there you go. Needs a placeholder. Okay. Stretch. Okay, cool. Okay. Works well. A couple visual fixes I need. First, let's make the box smaller and to the left of the other two buttons. Add annotation and import transcript. Second, the text is dark blue on dark blue, so I can't see it unless I highlight it. Fix it. Fix it for me, I'm lazy. Meh. So while we're waiting on these guys, I can show you this. So the way this whole thing works with the themes that I showed earlier is that there's this engine that we worked on. And
Well, we're waiting.
so for each one of the themes, we can define little things like the assets and the how the physics works. So for the World Cup one, we say that the ball starts from the top, it aims at a person, it'll bounce off of heads up to 5 times, and then it'll bounce off the bottom twice, and then it falls through. And we can set gravity and all this kind of fun stuff. And same thing with the Baller Mania. It starts from left to right, there's no gravity, it hits a head, and then gravity turns on. The end. All right, let's go back over here. There you go. A little better. We can fix this, the rest of this the way ourselves. Did that actually get bigger? I don't think it did. Did not. None of these are having an effect. It's very rude. Smaller. It's compact now. PX, PY, text. Okay. Okay. Let's actually just go to where that is. Results. Where did you put it, dude? Is it in here? Yes. So if we set this to 60 and I reload, it did not get any bigger. We're lining right up with sound. Yeah, it's not working. How can I make the search box fill the available space? I tried adjusting 40 to other values and didn't get a result. Oh, you know why? You know why? I know why. So if I go 60, I save, and I go here, and I go npm run build, so that it reruns the Tailwind stuff, right? Because that doesn't happen in dev. Then I think it will work. Aha. Not for myself. All right, so now we need, that's 60. I think we need, I think that's kind of good. What if we just do this? Inspect you and EX 3. Oh, it's padding. All right, where's margin? Who's got the margin? I don't think any of you got a margin. So if I go MR 5, I would think MRs were already built, but I suppose not, huh? Okay. Well then, fine. MR 10. Let's start with that. Too much. I think it's 8. No, not dev. No, no. Okay. Listen, friend. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. Yeah, MR6. Save, 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 save. Build. Maybe in build and dev. I don't know. Listen, bud. Listen, man. No. That's very strange. Let's go back to the way it was. let's check in with the other window real quick. Yes, do that. Have some. Okay, now we're back to the way it was. Am I just not? All right, so now MR, let's go 2. Sure. Now, if I just reload, will it change anything? No. Okay. Now, if I rerun build, will it change anything?
Window reminds me of an anecdote.
Show me.
Potate, oh, no one stared at DevTools so long the other window started gaslighting them. We kept tweaking Mr. Classes like whack-a-mole, then the real culprit was the wrong pane selected. I laughed, then cried.
Okay. Save. Build. This is dumb. This is very dumb what I'm doing right now. Hey, close enough. All right. So now I can say stretch. Cool. All right. So now I can go to 2026 game. I'm going to go. We haven't imported those yet, but we do have this Scrappy's birthday. And let's see what the stretch looks like. Oh, look, we're still on stretch. All right. Here we go. 7th inning stretch. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, look, they're kind of happy and doing fun stuff. Yay. Very good. Okay. That's a good one. That's what I was hoping for, is another good one of these examples. See, camera 4 is one of my favorites. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. All right, now back over here. No, not you. This is going to be a lot of just waiting. I might just cut out early on this one. I usually go at least 2 hours, but this is going to be a lot of just sitting around waiting for the training to run. Like it's beyond slow because it's not just waiting for Claude to do something or me to do something, but it's also waiting for the training to run. I think what we could do can I just start a new thing while that's running? All right, let's just start a new thing. I don't even know how we could do that. Let's just let's go watch this video again real quick. Not this. Oh. All right, run the demo. Is like doing other work. Actually, I should not be doing this. I'm gonna break stuff. All right, let's kill this. I actually probably already broke stuff. Oh no. It crashed. You ran out of memory because you loaded another model while I was trying to do this training. I don't even remember which game we got that from. All right. Right. Okay. The most valuable thing now is implementing the face flanking bunt heuristic and testing it on real crowd frames. That's the actual product mechanic, and it'll tell us whether the current hand recall at stadium distance is good enough or whether we need the high-res image source run first. Okay. Let's run. Let's run the model on the example set videos we use when doing the stretch challenge POC. The ones in. Example set. 7th inning challenge. For now, let's just create a visualization that shows the bounding boxes. For the faces and hands. What's the lowest lift way of doing that? Because it kind of just reset. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is run the, so we made a model that has face and hands and person. Now we're gonna see what that looks like. We're running the model on that same test video. Dyson, what do you think? Is it gonna work?
Probably, until it meets real crowd frames and panics. If it was trained on same test video, it'll look great and mean nothing. Run it, overlay boxes, and check tiny faces at stadium distance occluded hands. Also watch your VRAM. You're already summoning the out-of-memory demon again.
Oh yeah, I remember. We implemented that fix. I gotta revisit that whole thing. Right. Yeah. It's gonna be some work. Yeah. All right, while this is running, I'll take a quick break. Hey, Bobby, please start a break.
Break time initiated. I'll keep chat from combusting while you're gone if
There's something
Dyson
rather
starts
magical
selling
about
free
radio
viewers.
waves.
I'm
They're
banning
actually
it
a
on
sort of
site.
invisible energy. This aerial can actually pick up enough of this energy to power this primitive receiver I made. It has no battery. It relies entirely on harnessing the energy of the radio waves in the air. It's not very loud, so I'll have to put it straight on the microphone so you can hear it. I managed to pick up Radio Israel broadcasting from Jerusalem on it one night. Although there's something quite wonderful about this little thing, radio sets have been around for so long now that they've become rather ordinary, unglamorous contraptions. And even the electronics inside now look rather familiar. In this program, I'm going to look at how these mysterious radio waves were discovered and how radio receivers managed to pick them up. Creating radio waves is actually very simple. Any electric spark emits them. Each of these sparks is sending out radio waves. You hear them on the radio as interference. That's why lightning makes radios crackle, and even the tiny spark inside a light switch is enough to produce a little pop. But without a radio set, though, it's not easy to detect these waves, and most scientists didn't believe they existed till just over 100 years ago. What finally convinced them was an experiment performed by the physicist Heinrich Hertz in 1887. It was first demonstrated in Britain by a scientist called Oliver Lodge, here in the Royal Institution. Hertz used very big sparks created by a machine like this called an induction coil. Could you turn it on, Bill? This was connected to these metal plates with another spark gap in the middle, and this acted as a sort of aerial. This was Hertz's receiver. It's simply a loop of copper wire. Well, the big spark creates radio waves with enough energy to make a tiny spark jump across the gap between these balls in the receiver when they're held very close together. So, hold these in position. Okay, Bill. If you look carefully, you can just see the spark jumping across the gap. These sparks are so tiny that Hertz had to let his eyes get accustomed to the dark for 15 minutes and then watch the sparks through a magnifying glass. His apparatus only had a range of a few meters, and he had no interest in finding any practical uses for it. The first person to use radio waves for signalling was Guglielmo Marconi. Marconi had been a difficult child. His mother was a Jameson from the Irish whiskey distillers who'd run away to Italy to be an opera singer and married an Italian landowner. She quickly got bored on his estate.
There's not much going on here. I think we'll go for a little jaunt.
The infant Marconi spent much of his childhood being dragged round Europe by his mother.
Where are we going, Mama?
Barcelona, or perhaps Boulogne.
Colorati, la 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 la.
He showed little interest at school and constantly irritated his father with ridiculous scientific experiments.
Eccoci. Eccola. E vabum!
All right. So here's where we left off. Here's our output. Let's take a look.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Yes. Hey, we got a hand here. Got exactly one hand. Very good. No, we're getting more. We're getting more. Oh, well, sometimes it says face. Face detection is good. It's very good. Hand detection is not good. It doesn't help that it's cold and everyone's hands are in their pockets. That's not good. It's a good tool, though. I like this. All right. Very good. Let's set it to render to 1080 and do the next video in the chain. So, what was it? Camera 1, 222 minute would be 223. Let's look at this next one, and then I think we're going to have to create some more data. Or source some more data somehow. I do have one idea. But it's going to take a long time. We're getting some hands. Not a lot. Some. Okay. So we're getting some hands. Not a lot. It doesn't help that this video is a night is during a game where it got cold, so many hands are in pockets. Let's try one more. Camera 1, 0223. Working. So I think what we're going to have to do to get more data, I think we're going to need more data. I think that's where we're going to net out, is we need more hand data. In order to get more hand data, we need more examples. And to get those examples, I have a couple of ideas. One is we can just keep running media pipe hands against a larger set of videos that we already have captured. We have a ton of video that we can use. So we'll get stuff. We'll get some here and there. The other thing that we could do is run our pose detection. And for anything that gives us pose detection, we can just look at, where are the hands in the pose. And that might actually be the best way to do it, but it's real slow. It's going to take a long time. Well, still not seeing the actual stretch challenge, to be honest. Sure,
it's interesting you mention honest. The word comes from Latin honestus, meaning honorable or respectable. And it used to lean more toward reputation virtue than just telling the truth. Saya, you're probably not seeing it because you're not feeding it enough clean hand examples. Run MediaPipe hands over the whole archive. First, it's the fastest way to sanity check volume and quality. Then spot check a handful of clips or hands actually visible, not in pockets occluded, and at usable resolution. If the stretch challenge still isn't showing up, you might be labeling the wrong segment or the timestamp scam IDs are off. Also verify the pipeline is saving detections and not quietly dropping frames. Why bother if it's discarding everything?
This by far is the toughest one. Everything else is much closer. This one's pretty far away too. But what's great about these is because it's the stretch, people do put their hands out in general. I gotta work on the scoring again. Okay. Yeah, so much to do. So much to do. We could pull a new 7th inning stretch from a different game. And create a new example set. It's not perfect, but people's hands do generally go out to do the actual stretching, and when they're singing, take me out to. So, let's look at some other events, actually. Let's go back. These playoff games are going to have this attendance, right? Packed house. Packed house. I don't see a lot of coats. No annotations. God bless America. All right, not a problem. Let's go this one. I think a lot of these are missing their annotation, so I was lazy. All right. Stretch. Time to stretch. Oh, everyone's gone, man. All right. Time to stretch. There we go. That's a good one. I wish the lighting was better. I wish the lighting was better, though. A couple of games where we have annotations that look reasonable to me. Only 2025, 23, and 2026. What's the other one that was good? That was the this Father's Day one. No, not this one. Oh yeah, it was this one. Scrappy's birthday. This one was alright. $2026 or $531. Should we pull data from those and see what we get? I'm gonna keep working on this off stream. I will probably be back on Thursday.